Hello, welcome back to Leaping Lotus Tarot. My name is Addison. I'm going to go ahead and start with my Star Tarot deck today. I'm going to do something a little bit different for this general message. I'm going to do past, present, future. Normally I just take a card and see kind of what it builds off of and start asking questions and see where the story goes and let that resonate for people, but I felt called to kind of change it up a little bit and do a past, present, future. All right, I do have oracle cards here as well, the Citadel. It's one of my favorite oracle decks, so we'll see if we want to expand upon anything, get clarification through that method. But yes, let's get started. Let's go ahead and start with past energy. Let's try to shoot for 3 cards. I want to try to get 3 for past, 3 for present, and 3 for future, and then we'll kind of see what story we're getting there. So give me past energy. Tell me where we're coming from. Past energy, where are we coming from? Whoever's listening to this message, this journal message, I want to know where they're coming from. Oh, okay. Perhaps you're coming from a marriage or a engagement or some sort of serious long-term partnership, because we have the 10 of Cups. We have the 7 of Swords reversed. So it's almost like a truth came to light, perhaps. Maybe you found out that there was some infidelity going on. I say that because we also have 3 of Swords, heartbreak. So there is some sort of perhaps a dissolvement of a marriage or a dissolvement of an engagement due to finding out perhaps about some infidelity. I'm not entirely sure if that's the thing, but with 7 of Swords, that's a deceit card or a strategy card. And it's not upright, but the only reason I'm getting with the reverse that it could still be that is because we do have the 3 of Swords, the heartbreak. And I just kind of get that it came to light because this was a beautiful connection at one point. This was a very positive, happy wish fulfillment, or at least a perceived wish fulfillment. And then something with that changed and broke your heart. Where are you at now? Or whoever you're listening for, where are they at now? Present energy, please. These are trying to slide out, but I'm already at 2 cards, and so I want to just get one more. Where are you at now? What's the now energy? I've got several that are wanting to, but I want a distinct card. Oh, this might be too many. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Knight of Wands sideways. Perhaps you're interested in a new love interest, and they're maybe not moving in as quickly as you'd like. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Do you feel like there's something missing as far as maybe your relationship? I don't know how long ago this past situation was. It could have been recent, but maybe it's been a little while since it's already kind of seeming like you're ready for a new connection because you've got this Ace of Cups here. So it's like your now energy is not being fulfilled entirely with this Knight of Wands sideways, I'm guessing, but you're wanting to be because you have that Ace of Cups. Nine of Wands reversed. So I'm taking that as you're releasing the burdens and you're releasing the weight that this isn't a 10 of Wands, but 9 of Wands is still like a battered and bruised warrior who's leaning on his staff for like stability because he had just gotten through a really tough battle, which would make sense if you found out about infidelity or something of that nature, some sort of deceit or something that broke trust, right? So let's do future, and then we're going to get some clarity cards with the oracle. Let's do future. What's the future? 9 of Pentacles reversed is one of them. So that's very interesting. We've got 2 of Wands reversed. Future energy, please. Future. Future. Princess of Cups sort of sideways. This connection that you're seeking out perhaps with this Knight of Wands may not work out. You might be rushing into a connection too soon after this heartbreak situation. With the Princess of Cups sideways and the Nine of Pentacles reversed, I feel like those are sort of tied together. It's kind of like you're defining your, or whoever the story is, right? It's like your self-worth might be being defined a little bit about past situations. You may find that you're being triggered emotionally. It's like I feel like you're getting past the hurt of the past, but the current situation not coming to fruition at the rate that you sort of wanted or expected is causing a little bit of triggering here, and it's making you feel unworthy in a sense, or it's bringing you away from your present moment awareness a little bit. You're kind of getting up in your head just a little bit, not too much. Tell me, I want to clarify with this oracle, who is this Knight of Wands? We got two cards. We've got the Forgotten, missed opportunities, fear of failure. I said, who is this? So that's interesting. And then we also have reversed, the Painter, productivity and creation. So a Knight of Wands, normally in the upright energy, is somebody who's moving forward, you know, passionately towards something perhaps romantic, or it could just be a fire sign. But with the Painter reverse, it's interesting, the Painter. So it could be kind of an artistic person, a creative person. But I asked who they are, and so with the Forgotten, missed opportunities, fear of failure, and productivity and creation being in reverse, I'm getting that this is not an entirely empowered masculine that you're dealing with. They have some things that they need to work on too, which is perhaps why they're not upright, which is why the Ten of Pentacles can't really be upright either, because things can't really be fully coming to fruition in a fulfilled sense if the masculine counterpart of this energy is not fully in his power either. And we have that Princess of Cups. You know, a princess is not a queen, and she's not fully, we got some sideways energy here with these counterparts, okay? So there's passion and there's emotion there with the Cup and Wand energy, but let's ask about this Princess of Cups. Is this you, or what is her energy? What does she represent? Tell me about the Princess of Cups, and that is in the future too, so let's just see what that is a little bit here. Who is she? Oh, okay. The Archer, biding your time, planning ahead. So she's having to be patient, I think, here for this masculine, or patient with herself, which kind of makes sense with that Two of Wands. The Two of Wands can be kind of like a forward, like it's the person with the world in their hands, right? And they're kind of having to make a decision about like the step they're going to take, if they're willing to come into something, and it's reversed. So it's like something isn't fully moving forward yet. I think it's because the masculine may not be ready, or a combination of the feminine and the masculine not being ready to move into this. The Gambler, loss and risks. So there is a fear here, perhaps, of having a replication of a Three of Swords type situation, not being completely out of the woods, I guess, if you will, and of that energy and that dynamic, perhaps for one or both of these parties. We have the Brawler, lack of empathy, confrontation. So when you're having these triggering moments, and with this new masculine, from kind of like past pain and past situations, that may kind of be causing some confrontation here and a little bit of miscommunication. The Assassin, ruthlessness and conviction. We actually had the Brawler and this Assassin card come out earlier in our Leo reading, so perhaps you may be a Leo or dealing with a Leo. That could be perhaps that King of Wands, or I'm sorry, not King of Wands, Knight of Wands energy coming through a little bit, not sure. We had a lot of these oracles come out, so we've got 3 more to read here. We've got the Orator, communication and confidence. I was just about to doubt myself before when I was saying that there may be kind of some, you know, miscommunication, stuff like that going, because there's not really much sword energy at all here other than the past energy. But here's clarification and validation, right, for communication and confidence. So there does need to be a clearer dialogue here so that there's not the risk of ruthlessness and lack of empathy or confrontation in the dialogues going on between the masculine and the feminine here. The Masquerade, hiding your true self, projection, very much so with that projection card. I'm very much getting that the things of the past, the 9 of Wands type of energy, the 3 of Swords energy, that 7 of Swords energy, the things that made the 10 of Cups basically have to go into reverse and the 10 of Pentacles to continue to be in reverse, is that fear energy, right? Just the lack of worthiness for whatever reason, just a mentality that's not in alignment with the true nature of the self or the soul. And the Smith reversed, overthinking and taking action, but it's reversed. So I'm putting this all here down in the future energy. So it's really seeming like you're realizing that the action you need to take is in that Archer thing of biding your time and planning ahead. So there needs to be less of a focus around relationships and romance, even though we do have the Ace of Cups. I just feel like the focus needs to be more inward here. Can I get any sort of clarification for that Ace of Cups? Can I get like a validation for the message I'm delivering around, you know, needing perhaps to hermit a little bit, or needing to 4 of Swords a little bit? The Chariot. The Sun. 3 of Cups reversed. I'm actually getting that this connection is actually not too far off. I almost want to do like a distant future, like a further in the future row. Because with the 3 of Cups reversed, how I'm interpreting that is, I think it's just reemphasizing the point of like that dissolvement of that, the third entity or the third person in this situation being either a mentality, a past version of a self, or even this old connection that either you or this other person or both of you had in heartbreak situations with previous relationships that needs to be let go of, okay? The Sun is a masculine sort of energy, and this feminine, this Princess of Cups, I'm feeling that she can move forward with that masculine, with the Sun in the Chariot, okay? So that's why I'm getting that this is actually not that far off from being where it needs to be. I almost want to just put all these back away real quick and shuffle through a little bit more and try to see, because it feels like there's optimism here. I do kind of want to know more about like the hope of this 10 of Pentacles being, because we have the Chariot and the Sun, right? Like that's super optimistic. Prince of Swords reversed. The overthinking perhaps is going to be working itself out. The Devil. Hold on. Three of Cups upright. So I was thinking in my mind, I should have said it out loud, what was the clarification on the Devil? And the clarification of the Devil is that 3 of Cups upright. So the Devil in this situation is a unhealthy attachment, an addiction to, I think it is that mentality. I don't think it's the other person in any way. I think that is gone and dissolved and moved on. But it's an unhealthy attachment to that idea that that's what's keeping you from moving forward, like that confrontation energy, the lack of worthiness, the you know, just the self-judgment and the overthinking and the oh, we got Knight of Wands upright. So that's going to help this masculine a lot. The less that you're feeling confrontational, it's going to help this masculine feel more empowered and be able to express himself better, right? Because we have that creativity card, so he's wanting to be able to express himself, but maybe perhaps with this Prince of Swords reversed, he might be feeling like that he's still not able to articulate in the way he's hoping to, Nine of Wands, and it's kind of weighing on him a little bit, I think. So he wants to be able to express to you, I think, but I think you're intimidating. You're a little bit intimidating because I don't want to say that you get snappish, but it's like you assume something is going on that maybe isn't, or you're just comparing them to past situations is what I'm getting. Like there's a comparison there, and it's not a fair comparison. The Moon reversed. Something is telling you, there's things that your intuition is telling you, and I feel like you're having some doubt around it. It's weird because you're having thoughts that you know are not valid, right? You know that the thoughts you're having can be negative and are causing negative dynamics and situations in the relationship, like the thought patterns, the doubt, the lack of self-confidence or worth. I feel like you're a confident person overall, but it's that the Three of Cups came out again. It's almost like this is another party. It's almost like this addictive mindset is almost like a third party in this situation. It's like it's literally coming in between you and your counterpart here. Like that's how big of a deal this is. So that's why it's having to be brought up. So what I'm getting with the Moon card is like your intuition is telling you one thing and your thoughts are telling you another. So I think that you need to trust your intuition more. Listen to the truth. Listen to what's true. And because things that are true, things that are of the soul, they're going to come through in a loving, simple, concise, knowing kind of way. Thoughts come through as scattered, have a sense of anxiety perhaps wrapped around them, are back and forth, they're not consistent, they're drawn out and lengthy and ping back and forth to different things. They're very scattered. They're not a simple knowing, right? I'm getting here that you need to go with the simple knowing that's in your heart, and you need to kind of ignore all of the thoughts that have sabotaged, frankly, things in the past. Any final messages? Any final messages? Okay, these are our final messages here. Let's actually get maybe one more from the Oracle. We've got 3 from the Tarot here, and we've got 1 Oracle. I just want to see if there's any more Oracle messages. That may be it. We'll do one more run through and that may be it, okay? 18:18 when I just looked at the timer. All right. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, we've got 4 Oracle messages and, I'm sorry, 5 Oracle messages and, oh no, 6 Oracle messages. We're going to run through them very fast, okay? And then we've got 3 tarot messages, okay? You know what? Let's start with the tarot real quick. King of Wands, beautiful. So that is beautiful. This Knight of Wands is going to be able to become a King of Wands. He's not going to have to be 4 of Cups in reversed. There's not going to be that sadness and that unassuredness anymore. We do have the 5 of Pentacles here, which is very interesting. Something's still kind of out in the cold, even though we have such a strong warmth here at the King of Wands. Let's go ahead and see what these Oracle messages say, because we have the Dancer, self-expression and strength. Almost kind of like a sexual energy I'm kind of getting with that, like with these hands and these ribbons sort of tied up around the hands. The Twins, reversed, self-protection, dual natures. That's really interesting. I'm just going to read through these real quick and then sort of get my interpretation on this, because I feel like these are somewhat of clarification of the 5 of Pentacles. the Walker reversed, the Unknown, a journey. I'm going to hold them upright even though they're reversed, just so you can see them. The Witch reversed, experimentation, rebellion. The Shepherd reversed, celebration, family. And the Priest reversed, perseverance and faith. So I almost want to take all of these oracle messages upright in this case. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that because we have a lot of reversals here. And oracle messages, I tend to really like them to be upright. This particular deck, there's interpretations in the book that have reversals, but I'm feeling called to take these as an upright in this particular case. There are 6 of them too, so it's going to help kind of clarify what I'm saying here. So with the 5 of Pentacles, there is that coldness, but I think it's only because there has to be perseverance and faith here in the Priest. There has to be that trust in the divine to experiment in this connection and see what this really can be. Something that they can, really take this journey on into the unknown, right? Perhaps to create something as big as a family. Celebrate this together with that 10 of Pentacles. There is the tendency to want to self-protect here with the twins and that dual nature. There is perhaps a strong difference between this masculine and feminine. I'm kind of getting, it is kind of really piggybacking off of that Leo reading I did earlier. So I think that there just has to be a lot of trust in this new endeavor here. Oh goodness. I just need a little bit more on that 5 of Pentacles. Why 5 of Pentacles here? It's seeming so optimistic, moving from the Knight of Swords into the King of Swords energy, releasing, identifying, maybe not even releasing, maybe that's why there's 5 of Pentacles, because we haven't seen a true release of that mentality yet. But there is the awareness of the mentality, awareness of the distinction between your gut, your soul, the truth of that versus the self-sabotaging thoughts. The Hanged One reversed. So this is Piscean energy, but it's reversed. Upright is like pause and surrender. So with the 5 of Pentacles, it's like someone's been has been sitting in the cold, hanging upside down perhaps, really feeling unsure, contemplating this energy, trying to make a decision about moving forward, but we're having that reverse now, and we're coming out of it. So the surrender process has already taken place. The surrender of basically realizing what the past has been, what the past has done to you, and how it's helped evolve you. I'm getting very much with this witchy card that, like, I think that you or whoever you're listening for has been really getting into the the tarot readings, or the the more spiritual stuff, the stuff with the moon. Remember we had this moon card come out. The expression too. This really does remind me of that Leo reading. If you want, go ahead and check it out. It's kind of long, but that Leo reading may really resonate for you, because we had a beautiful poet here, and we're getting this dancer card again. So and we had it earlier too in the oracle message I pull out. There's an artistic, was it the painter? I think it was the painter. Very artistic people here, and with that twins too. In the Leo reading, there was the masculine being so very different than the feminine, but still how the strength and beauty of her, which we had here, the dancer, self-expression, strength, that strength from her really complemented his, what I was saying earlier that came out too, was the, oh God, what was it? I forget the name of it. You should definitely just go watch that reading. I'm actually going to leave a link to it in the comments, because if you're interested in this reading so far, you most definitely need to go listen to that Leo reading. Even if you're not a Leo, I think that message is going to really clear up a lot of what this is. Any final messages, I guess, on the celebration card, the family card? Is there any... I'm going to take the Sun again, okay? It was reversed, but you know what? The Sun is such a bright, beautiful card. I often will take this. This is one of those readings where, like, the reversals are just not, they're not speaking to me today in some of these situations. And I often do interpret the Sun as, even if it is reversed, as one of the brightest cards anyway in the deck. And, the light of God is bright no matter which way you flip it, right? So no matter what, this is a beautiful, powerful Major Arcana card. And I think that that's the big summary, the centerpiece here. The center of this reading is the Sun, and it's the masculine energy and his power moving from that Knight of Wands to King of Wands. And if you listen to the Leo reading, he was an emperor. So this is a masculine quickly moving into his best self, his most authentic and worthwhile self. And I think that the feminine is going to be a pretty big part in that. And mostly because she's realizing her true self and what she brings to the table and how she can complement that aspect of him, because she's healing herself through what she went through in the past, and perhaps what he went through in the past too. That's what we were finding in the other reading, is that he went through stuff too. So very much a mirroring energy here. We did have the twins come out, so, and in that Leo reading we had 2 of Cups. So this is a total just continuation of that reading, I guess. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it regardless. I looked at the time and it was 2-5-5-5, so 25-55, maybe 5-5-5 significant to you. 5-5-5 is you can look it up, but it's a big change card, a big shift in like timelines and stuff like that, type of number. And we've seen a lot of that. We had the Journey come out, a Journey reference card come out in both of those readings as well. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you guys next time.